Well, hello, folks. Welcome to my little get together there of unpacking of a new cell phone that I had just recently bought. It is the Sony Xperia E1 Android. I had purchased this actually through uh, one of the uh, one of the popular carriers here, which happens to be Virgin Mobile. The reason why I was picking up this one because my old Galaxy Geo had actually gone belly up on me. It was actually one of the connectors underneath there where you actually charge the battery and also do your data transfers. That was actually conking out on me, so I couldn't even recharge my replacement battery on it. So with the Sony Xperia, I'm going to show you the details here that I have from the website of Virgin Mobile to give you some details on it, what it actually has, and then I'm actually going to show you physically what the phone looks like with the battery already charged, and also the SIM card and the memory card already put into it. So it'll give you a rough idea of what's already there and how well it runs nicely with this. So let's take a quick look here. As we can see here from the website, I went over to Virgin Mobile under Androids, Sony Xperia E1. This one here you can also use as a pay-as-you-go phone because this is what I had bought because I had a pay-as-you-go account with Virgin Mobile for the last since 2005, so it's almost 10 years now. And I really like this phone, and it's really good for me, and I have some nice, good things to say about it. So as it highlights here, comes with an X Loud with pumping and bouncing, booming speakers, which I didn't really care for, but it's still an option within there. It also has a dual core processor, 1.2 gigahertz, so it's powerful enough for what I needed to do for my cell phone. As we go down here, processor, 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor. It comes already with 4 gigs of RAM, so they split the internal memory, 2 gigabytes for the actual phone itself for the dual core processor, and another 2 gigabytes for any applications that you want to load into it, and also you can go to your expanded memory or an SD card. But with this here, when you have 2 gigabytes dedicated for the actual software to use, it's also good to have the extended memory on it or these SD cards. So that way you can also apply the software over to the SD cards. And this one here, you can go up to 32 gigabytes of RAM on it. So it's 32 gigs plus 2 that you already have available for your software. I've already have an 8 gig card partly in there, so all my applets or all my data and games are basically stored on the data card, the SD card. The one that I had, it also comes here. It comes with a music player, Bluetooth, which also comes in handy because I still have an earbud myself, especially when you're doing hands-free talking and you're on the road. It's always good to have. Plus, you won't get any tickets, especially in Canada here, because right now they have ones that if they catch you driving with your phone, you'll get a hefty fine. With the Bluetooth earbuds, at least you're guaranteed you won't get a ticket. It also does come with GPS enabled on it, so you can also use it as a GPS, which I haven't used it yet, but you need a data plan in order to have that happen. Also, Wi-Fi capability, which is I find a must, especially when you go to hotspots or if you're at your friends or parents' place or even at my place. Wi-Fi always comes in handy. Data speed is up to 21 megabits per second. That's again on the data plan itself. I don't know if that actually relays to downloading capabilities on the wireless network. If it does, again, that'll go with the data plan that you have for your internet connection. Like with mine is 10 megabits down, 1.5 megabits up. It comes with an alarm clock, calendar, calculator, phone book, which I still have to put in myself. I still have way over a dozen to go on it. They also give you an option for Virgin Mobile Smart Care, which is I'm not really interested in. Uh, the content of the kit itself comes with the phone, headset, which is the set of earbuds, which I don't like preferably because I'm one of the call me an old geek or an old-fashioned nerd. I like the traditional headsets that you can actually wrap around your head. USB cable. The USB cable here is a traditional USB connection up to 2.0, and it has a micro USB cable on the on the phone itself. It also comes with the adapter that you can plug it into a wall outlet using the data cable to do the recharging, so you don't always have to have a computer nearby to charge it up. Plus the small documentation that comes with it and the battery itself. Up on the right hand side here, as you saw, it also has a 3 megapixel camera. It can also do video, which I haven't tried yet. I'm going to try these two soon, just to be able to add it in there. Also, the talk time on this is up to 11 hours on a single charge, and standby time up to 10 days, with the battery being 1100 milliamps an hour, or 1700 milliamps an hour I should say, with the display size of 4 inches, LCD type, 800 by 400 pixels, which is a nice resolution for it, and it's also a touchscreen. The height of the actual phone itself is 118 millimeters by 62.4 millimeters by the depth, which is 12 millimeters, and it weighs about 120 grams. Now, for something like this, for about $100, it's a nice little machine. It does the job, and it's very quick, so I have no problems with this. And this one here you can use, like I said, on a data plan like I have with Virgin Mobile, or use it with Virgin Mobile's network, or the network that you're already on, whether it's with Bell, Fido, Rogers, Kudos as well, which are all, I don't know, I haven't used them personally, but I know my brother is on Fido and he never had a problem with them. I'm with Virgin Mobile, I never had a problem with mine. So this is a good little place to get a phone like this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to my digital camera and actually show you the actual functionalities, the smoothness of the camera itself, so that way you'll get an idea of what it looks like. And again, this is just my personal preference because this is the one I bought, and for $100, $114 plus taxes afterwards, it's not a bad little phone to have. So let's go to the actual footage and take a look from there.
Okay, just want to let you know, this is what actually came in the package. It came with a data cable, some manuals, the charger that actually uses the data cable to charge the actual unit itself, and also, see, these are the earplugs that they usually give you, the earbuds. These ones here I don't really like personally. I don't like earbuds per se, for the simple fact is they don't fit into my ear comfortably. I would rather have an old set of headphones that you would use like in an MP3 player that you can actually use in listening to my music or any other type of other things there while using the video itself. And it's a great little phone here. I have no complaints so far in it. Just to show you, I'm going to turn it on and activate it. Well, not activate it per se, but turn it on and just have it boot up, so that way you can take a look at what it looks like. And it's a good little thing there. It has a lot of power in it. Like I said before, it has two dual-core processor in it, and it runs very nicely on it. So I have no problems whatever. So. There we go, it's booting actually into the phone. Now the battery and all that I have already put in here, so that's why I didn't want to show you everything. So the battery is also included. The only thing that's not included with it is the SIM and the memory card, the SD card that goes with it. It's usually a micro SD card, ranging anywhere between 2 and 32 gigs of RAM. I have an 8.1 in here right now that it runs very nicely. So let's flip it up and get it booted right into the system itself. And as you can see here, brings you to this menu here, which is actually like the home of your desktop. So let's go into the movies here. So that way you get to see a little thing going here. So let's get one here. This is the Animal Olympics I'm pulling up.
And sorrow, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat.
looks nice.
Faster, furrier. The
So
model
it takes a little time to get it set up that way, but it's very nicely done. It does go very well converting over. So I'm going to get out of there quickly. And now, I'm going to go back to the home. Music-wise, it does well too. And here we go, going to Google, into my YouTube channel. And this is also working via wireless, my local wireless connection on it. So it's been a good little cell phone that I have no complaints at all for it. And I'm going to pull back here a little bit, that way, there we go. That way you get to see a little bit here. Works very nicely. Let's get back, close that. And it also, here's Netflix, there's my Messenger, my Facebook, my email from Google, also the digital camera that comes with it. And now I can also record digital images as well as movies on this. Now I'm not going to record anything on here because it's not worth the time doing so. But you can do it either this way. Yeah. Nearly lost it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. First time for everything. Now anyhow, let's get the heck out of there. There we go. Anyhow, it's a good little phone. I have no complaints. It's very smooth with a dual processor in there. And here's the phone section. Now I can even go into my phone list. There we go. And I got a whole bunch of stuff in there, so don't have to worry about that. Anyhow, that's it for the phone. It's a good little phone for $100. I can't complain. It does the job. And that's about it. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. And I hope you like this. If you really like it a lot, give me a rate this here, subscribe. This is probably one of many other things I have to get done here for the evening. And with that being said, I wish you a good night. So rate, comment, subscribe. Please put some mentions into this, because it would be very grateful if I got some more people enjoying the stuff that I do here. Thanks, and have a good night.